Welcome guys to A Guide to Wanderlust. Are you thinking about visiting Heidelberg Castle on your next trip to Germany? Well, today I'm going to share with you our experience at Heidelberg Castle. So if you're planning your next trip to Germany and you're wondering which castle to visit, I highly suggest that you check out Heidelberg Castle in the south of Germany. Heidelberg itself is an incredible city with so much history and so many things to do in such a small footprint. Everything is within a 2-kilometer radius, meaning that you can get so much done in just a short amount of time, meaning it's great for either short trips or long trips. And obviously the one we're here to talk about is Heidelberg Castle. Heidelberg Castle is a 16th century ruined castle that gets over 1 million visitors annually. Originally built in 1214, this castle has been the residence of many royal families, devastating wars, and some huge lightning strikes that have created the ruins that we see today. The castle we see today is a reflection of that, and the hard work that they're putting back in to restore this historic structure. But now let's talk about the experience and what we did when we were at the castle. So how do we get to the castle? So one of the great things about Heidelberg is its small footprint, and everybody that lives locally gets around by bike. But for everybody that visits Heidelberg, there is a great public transport system that gives you access to pretty much all the amazing sites around town. The nearest main hub is Bismarckplatz, which stops you just directly outside Old Town. From here, you can choose to walk through Old Town up to the castle, or you can catch another bus that will take you to University Place. When you're at the bottom of the hill, you have the opportunity to walk up or either catch the cable car. The hill walk itself can be challenging, but there is some amazing views as you go up the hill. But if you would like to get the cable car, it is €9, and with that €9 ticket, you can actually get access into the castle courtyard. If you decide to walk up to the castle, you can actually walk up this staircase that winds in and out of some of the houses, which provide this amazing view, and all the stairs are actually numbered, even if they are a bit worn away. But that's part of the experience, I find. And once you finally get up to the top, you can really soak in the view before even heading into the castle. But if that's too much of a challenge for you, then you can also get the cable car, which is just one simple stop. Now let's talk about the castle experience itself. Once you walk through that main gate, you'll be welcomed into the castle gardens. Getting into the castle gardens themselves is completely free, so you will not need a ticket for that. This is just a wide open space where if you're visiting in summer is just the place to be. I think the castle and the castle garden sit on this amazing plateau that looks out all across Heidelberg. You get this spectacular view of Old Town, the Neckar River, Old Bridge. You better charge your phone. Make sure your memory cards have got heaps of space on them because you'll be taking videos for like reels, everything. We went there multiple times, and every single time we found something else to take photos of. Entrance to this part of the castle is completely free, and you can actually walk around to the observation deck up in the northwest side, where there are even more incredible views of not only Old Town, but you get this across kind of panoramic view of the castle, which you will not forget. If you are wanting to see some of our amazing photos, go to our blog, which I'll link down below, and here you'll be able to see some of the photos from the blog post that give you an overview of some of these views that you'll be able to see once you finally get to the castle. So let's talk about the experience at the castle itself. If you didn't get a ticket from the cable car on the way up because you decided to walk, don't worry, you can just head to the office at the castle, buy a ticket, they're €9, and that will give you access to the courtyard and all the things that are inside there. You walk through this gate into this amazing open courtyard. You'll see restaurants, and there'll be hundreds of tourists there enjoying the stunning views. And you'll have an option between going to 3 different areas. Let's start with the way that we went for the day. So first on the list for us was the Pharmacy Museum. So this is actually quite spectacular. There's a lot of history in here from the last 2,000 years of pharmacological practices. Entrance to the museum comes under the €9 ticket, so there's no need to pay once you get in there. This museum contains over 20,000 different items with complete dispensaries and technical equipment. Once you've walked through this amazing museum, it's time to actually head down to the world's largest wine barrel. So for me personally, I was walking down this ramp and I saw this first wine barrel and I thought it was quite large. It was probably about 4 meters high, and I thought, gee, that's it. That's a pretty big wine barrel. After that, I decided to walk down into a subsequent room, and I tell you what, I definitely realized that first one wasn't it. The world's largest wine barrel dwarfs everybody that walks around it. It is in this room that can barely contain it. It spans a massive 8 meters wide, 7 meters high, and holds 220,000 liters. There is a staircase up the side of this wine barrel, so you can actually take a walk up onto the top of it where there's this platform where you can stand up there and have people take photos of you, which presents a great photo opportunity so you can tell everybody you stood on top of the world's largest wine barrel. Once you've navigated this area, you can head back out to the courtyard and go out to the balcony. Now this is situated at the front of the castle and it's just got this incredible view of Old Town. Not unlike the ones you've seen before, but there's something special about this one, I feel. From this space, you can kind of imagine what it would be like being royalty looking out over the townspeople. From here, you can get this stunning view of Old Town, the Old Bridge, the Neckar River, and virtually all of Heidelberg. This is a great way to cap off your visit to Heidelberg Castle, and I'm sure you won't be disappointed. So things to consider when you're visiting Heidelberg Castle is there are always going to be a lot of people there. I'd say visit in summer when the weather is warmer. The castle gardens are incredible at that time. You can go out and sit there, enjoy the views and have a picnic or get a cold drink from the cafe located outside, as well as visit during the week when it's a little less busy. So if you're considering visiting Germany, I highly suggest that you visit Heidelberg and check out this stunning castle. You won't be disappointed. So that's our experience of Heidelberg Castle. If you like this video, consider liking and subscribing. It helps out our channel a lot. If you're thinking about taking up this lifestyle, we have a blog at aguidetowanderlust.com where you can find some of our guides on what it's like to actually live this lifestyle. You can also check out our weekly vlog to keep up to date with our travels. This will give you some insights on what it's like to actually travel full time as a family. Thanks for watching, guys. I'm Ben from A Guide to Wanderlust. I'll see you next time.